Okay, checking where we are right now. What we're having to try to accomplish right now is to design the solar panel mid-mount bracket. That is this guy right here, this bracket. We need to design him. It's not a very hard part to do, but that's the next one we need to design. If you go look at our assembly, that will actually mount on top of this knuckle, as you see here. I've gone ahead and opened up that knuckle assembly, so we'll place it in here, and thus it'll be part of this sub-assembly of this knuckle. So let's go back and take a look at this bracket. Let's create a new file, and in the new file I'm going to do a save, and I'm going to say Sssc V8, Control V. I'm going to say version 2 because I've already created this thing a couple times. Here. And we'll right mouse click over here, save as component, come back over here, highlight this. This is CV8. I didn't make a copy of that. And we'll say version 2. Okay, so we've got that created. Now let's go get some measurements on it. Okay, first of all, let's look at the orientation. We've got a front view here, and we got a right view there. So it looks like we do it on the right plane. Okay, no problem. Let's get a quick measurement. Let's use our inspect command. Go from here to there, and that says it's a 123.5. I'll copy that to the clipboard, and let's go and hit reset on this. Measure from here to there, and that appears to be 16 millimeters. Okay, we can do that. So we'll come over here and do a new sketch. We'll do it on the right plane, and we'll get a rectangle, and we'll come out here like this. And I think that was 16 millimeters. Hit the tab key, Control V, and that gets us that size we need. Excellent. Okay, so now let's continue on. We're going to go ahead and go back to this bracket, and I'm going to go ahead and do this front view like that. And let's catch a measurement from here to here, and that says 49 millimeters. I think I can remember that. So let's go ahead and do a measurement from here to there, and hit reset on that. Here to there, 9 millimeters. Okay, here to there by 6 millimeters, 9 by 6. Okay, so we'll come over here and we'll just draw us a rectangle. Let's make sure we're collinear to that, and we're going to say that length is 9. Tab key, hit 6. Okay, put that in. Looks like we got that in successfully. Let's double check that measurement real quick. Hit the I key for inspect. Here to there. That's 6 millimeters. That looks good. Okay, hit reset on that. Here to there. Let's do a reset real quick. Here to there, 6 by 9. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is roll up on this, hit a dimension from here to there. I'm going to set that to 49 millimeters. Whoops, not 19. 49 millimeters. Hit enter. Let's move that over. I'm going to take this top dimension here and just pull that down so it's kind of out of the way. So it looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and go back to the bracket, and let's catch this interior dimension right here. So we're going to go get this interior dimension from here to there. That's 115.5. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to reset and measure from here to there. Whoops, reset. Measure from here to there, and that's 7 millimeters. So 115 by 7. Okay, I think that's what I said. Now to make sure that that's centered in there, I'm going to do rectangle by center. I'm going to go find that midpoint and get it to highlight. There it is. Get this midpoint here to highlight. So when I come across, it'll find that midpoint, and then I'll do a 7. I'll hit the tab key, Control V, put that in there. Yeah, it looks good. All right, making progress. Now, just to get ahead of myself a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and hit the trim command, which is the T key. Trim out that. Let's go turn those constraints off. Got that out of there. All right, now let's go back over here and look at this thing again. Let's do a inspect again. I'm going to measure from here to there. Okay, that's 109.5. Let's copy that to the clipboard. And I think that's going to be pretty easy to do. So what we will do is we'll go back to this guy, And we'll come in and put us a midpoint. Find that midpoint here to there. We hit the X key, make that a center line. Okay. Hopefully I'll make that a center line. Tell you what, let's make it a construction line. Yeah, easier to see. Okay, so we'll do another rectangle by center. We'll snap to this. Definitely snap to that. I'll hit my tab key. Do a control V. Put that guy in there. Nice. Okay, so we've got him in there. We're almost done. So let's go ahead and hit the trim command. Trim all this out. Don't need that. Get rid of that center line. Take out these 2 points here. Wow, that looks good. Okay. So let's go ahead and hit our E key while we're still in the extrude. We'll say 3 millimeters. Extrude that 3 millimeters. Rotate that down. Looking nice. Looking nice. Let's double check this dimension right here to right there. 7 millimeters. Go back over here to this. I'm pretty sure that's correct, but let's double check. Yeah, 7 millimeters. Awesome. Alright, coming back over here to this guy. Let's go ahead and hit the A key to put our texture on there. And I'm going to move this over. You can see it a little bit better. I'm going to go to my appearances, favorites. Let's grab the old favorite of semi-gloss 3D maple. Okay, it's on. And I'll go ahead and hit close. I'm liking that. So let's go ahead and hit a save. So we'll go ahead and do Control S. Control S. Tab, spacebar. Okay, got that in there. Alright, let's go ahead and close this one because I don't need it anymore. So we got this version 2. We'll come back over to the knuckle assembly. We'll open this up. Look at our parts library. We'll grab this guy. Yeah, you can see I've already created several of these. I'm going to put him in there. Now we're going to have to rotate this around. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this around. I'm just going to get it started. I'm going to say negative 180. And I'll take this guy here, hit the M key for move. And I'll make sure I'm set to a component. Grab that, scoot it up here, kind of pre-position it a little bit. And we'll come over here and we'll say OK, and we'll close this off. Hit OK. Rotate this up like this. Hit the J key for joint. Again, the joint key is this right here. Snap to the very middle of this right there. Scroll out, scroll down, scroll over here to this. Snap right there. And it should place it in place. Yeah, it looks good. Let's double check this. Turn it around. Yeah, you want to kind of be off center because this the way we joined this it right here, so that way it kind of centers up the solar panel. Go back to this. Accept that joint. Let's go put another one in. Grab him, stick him over here, and again we'll rotate him around, get him started. We'll just highlight this. Okay, Control A, negative 180, and in. We'll pre-position that by using the move command. Make sure we get set components. It's good. Move this up here. Same song, second verse. Hit the J key to join. Find that center on that edge. Rotate around. Come over here. Put it right there. Wonderful. Zoom out. Alright, so we got that in there. Okay, now that we've got our two mid-mount brackets supported for the solar panel mounted on this, the next thing that would make a lot of sense is let's go ahead and back over here and save this real quick. We'll save that. Okay, tab, spacebar to save that. Come back over here. We should have our caution sign. There it is. And that'll come back in and show the two brackets mounted in there. So obviously the next thing we need to do is we need to design the solar panel itself. So we'll come back over here to the solar panel and we'll take a look at him. And now, if I'm mistaken, this is an assembly. I'm going to click on this and let's see right here, turn this off. Yeah, turn that back on. It is an assembly. What I'm going to do is go ahead and open up that solar panel and let's take a look at him. Solar panel, right? Those are the brackets. More brackets here, the pin, ball joint. Okay, let's roll down here. Looks like the solar panel right in bracket there. There's the solar panel in bracket there. Okay, let's go ahead and open that as well. Do a right mouse click and open. Let's take a look at him, because that's the next thing we need to design, is this guy right here. Now I designed this as an assembly with subcomponents. Okay, no, actually it is just looks just like it's this one part. So we're going to come back and now design this right here so we can mount it onto our solar car.